Okay. So yeah, come in to lie down. Just tuning into your breath. Without changing our breath right now, just noticing how it feels in your body, if it's short and shallow or long and deep. And we're not here to judge the breath, just to notice how it's feeling. And if you want to, you might like to invite a deeper breath as you practice this morning. Just remembering that actually our breath is everything. And our breath is so much a part of yoga. It kind of is yoga to me. And when we really surrender to that breath and keep coming back to that breath as a guide in our practice, then that can really be our meditation. So maybe just inviting some deeper breaths, knowing that that's filling us up with this fresh prana, life force energy, oxygen that will help the whole body. All of our well-being is affected by a deeper breath. So with your lying down, inviting you to come into Shavasana if that feels okay, with the head, neck and spine all aligned, lying down with the hands gently opening, palms open, the legs turned out, the feet gently turning and opening outwards. And just allow your body to start to soften into this space, welcoming yourself on your mat to your yoga practice this morning. Just checking in with how you feel. How's your physical body feel this morning? Is there any tension and tightness? Yeah, and if there is, we just accept that physical body exactly how it is, but maybe inviting some softness and an intention that we create a looser body today, that we bring some healing to those areas that might need it. Taking the awareness to the mind, finding out how the mind feels, if it's tired, if it's busy. Good, so just for those that are just joining, we're just lying down in Shavasana, getting into our bodies, into our minds. And then we slowly start to draw the awareness inward into the heart space, the center of the chest. Just notice how that feels, if it's open, if it's tight. And maybe an invitation to bring some softness or even a gentle opening to this area as we practice this morning. Good. So as we feel into this heart space, I just want to, for a moment, tune into summer solstice, which is this Saturday evening, Saturday night, Sunday morning. And all of the solstices in the northern hemisphere are at summer, and in the southern hemisphere it's at the winter solstice, and they're really good markers of the year just to tune into where you are, how you're feeling, how you're doing, maybe where you'd like to be, if there's anything that you want that you don't currently have, or anything that you still have that's bothering you and you'd like to release, like an old pattern or some qualities about yourself that don't resonate with who you'd like to be or who you know you are deeply inside. Then this is a really good time to kind of tune into that. And it's very good for manifestation. So manifestation is just calling in from the universe what you want. We must do this from a grateful heart. So we don't want to ask from like a neediness place. We want to ask from already being full up with everything we already have. And then that's quite a good way for receiving then. So just maybe placing the hands gently on top of the heart, one on top of the other. Maybe giving that space a little rub if that feels nice, and just feeling into the heart space. Starting to do a little gratitude list. So we can start with our food. If we've got food in the fridge, grateful for the food. So many people still don't have this. And a roof over our heads. If we all had a nice comfy bed to sleep in last night. And from there, just expand, drinking water that's clean and easily available. Hot water we've probably all got to bathe in. All the appliances that make our lives easier. Our cars, if we have them. And just start to just keep listing all of the things. You can take it to our loved ones, our pets, our favorite places in nature. Maybe bringing to mind a really happy, joyful experience from your life, a memory that just makes you smile. Just breathe all of this into your heart, all of this gratitude, starting to feel a gentle opening there. As we open the crown of the head and imagine connecting a cord of light from that area all the way up to the sun in the sky and beyond. All of this cosmic light, golden light pouring down over you, through you, filling you up. We're going to keep filling up with this golden light as we practice today, as much as you need, filling up, allowing it to be a cleanser, help flush down and out any heaviness, any stagnation. Ready for this new cycle in the wheel of the year. As we bring the light in, finding the root of the body, the sit bones, along with the soles of the feet, and grow your roots deep down now, as if we were a tree. And we grow and spiral our roots down through the earth, the soil, the mud, the rocks, the minerals, the lava, all the way down right to the center, the heart of the earth. Feeling that magnetic pull from the earth, as if we're just feeling that safety, being held by the earth. And as we are in this space, this light drawing in from above, just send down and out any heaviness, any dross energy down through the roots, down to the earth, letting go of whatever we can do. Knowing we will continue to do this as we practice. And as we let go, creating more space, if it feels right, inviting this really loving and nurturing energy from the earth's heart all the way up, breathing it all the way up into the womb space and into the belly and into the chest, into the heart. And just feeling into the heart space. And now just notice if you have any intentions, any prayers, any wishes for summer solstice. So for what you'd like your life to look like in the next 6 months especially. You can go further than that, you can go the next year or 10 years even. But especially the next 6 months, how do you want it to look like? Is there anything you'd like to change? Anything you'd like to draw in? Any qualities that you'd like to call in? Okay, if you can make that into a visualization, seeing yourself already as that person or having those things or with those people and with a huge smile upon your face. Make it as clear as you can and notice how that feels in your body. Good, and just enjoy that feeling. Maybe just rubbing the hands on the heart again, just allowing that to just permeate through your body as we start to gently move and wake the body up. So starting to just draw the hands over the head and do that full body stretch. Waking the body up. And we'll do the massage for the lower back. So grabbing those knees, hugging them in, massaging the lower back. Good, and then in your own time, find your way up to a seated position, whether that's rocking forwards and up or over to the side. Lovely. Okay, so from here, just joining the hands together in prayer, just closing down the eyes, trying to sit up nice and tall, rolling the shoulders back and down. We'll just do 3 cleansing breaths. So we breathe deep, deep, deep down to the base of the belly. Inhale and inflate it. And then exhale this big sigh to release whatever we can. Let's do 3 of these when you're ready. Or just noticing how you're wanting to practice today, whether you want a slower, gentler practice or a faster, deeper, stronger practice. And just really commit to practicing the way that your body wants you to. And we will chant one Om together. So let's start with a full breath in and out, breathing in, and out, in. Good. So just gently floating the eyes back open. We're going to go straight into our circles. So we're going to go in an anti-clockwise way, hanging onto the knees. Inhale forwards, exhale back. So again, up to you how deep you go into this. It might be a really small little circle spiral just through the hips and the pelvis. It might be really deep, folding forwards at the front and leaning back at the back, trying to match the breath with the movement. Okay, last 3 circles. 2, 1. Nice and slowly change direction. Running clockwise now. Good, last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. So just going to bring the hands up, interlace the hands, push up, reach, stretch, wriggle side to side, opening the side body. Okay, taking that straight into a side stretch, right hand on the floor, leaning over to the left, either staying there or looking up if that's okay on the neck. Nice deep breaths into the side body, into the rib cage. Lovely, and coming all the way back to center, going to the other side. Right arm up, inhale, exhale over to the side. Lovely, and gently back there. Okay, so you're going to get the spine nice and warm, hands on the knees again, or seated cat-cow. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, rock back on those sit bones. Moving at your pace with your breath. You can go nice and fast, you can go nice and slow. Focus on the breath, eyes closed when you get the hang of it. Going into the body, feeling the spine, getting this nice massage. Lovely, last 3. Coming back to center there. Bringing the hands onto the shoulders, the thumbs at the back. We're going to do our twists side to side. Chanting in our minds, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. As you twist to the right, big exhale out of the nose, as strong as you can for a nice detox. Good, starting to slow it down. Gently coming all the way back to center, releasing the hands, sitting up tall, taking a big deep breath in, fully breathing out. Just eyes are closed, just let the energy settle, notice how you feel. Good. Okay, going into another one where we use that same mantra, Sat Nam. We're going to shoulders lift on our Sat Nam, drop the shoulders, exhale to drop. Don't really feel or think about your inhale, just keep thinking exhale, exhale, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Again, go fast or slow. Last few seconds, see if you can go a tiny bit faster. And take that into a big shoulder roll. Inhale forwards, exhale back and down. Keep going, inhale up, exhale back and down, nice and slow. Lovely, 3, 2, 1. Once again, hands just rest on the knees or on the thighs, eyes closed, sit up tall. Nice, full, deep breath in and out. Notice how you feel. Good, gently drop the chin down to the chest and begin some big and slow circles for the neck. Choose one direction for now. Good, keep going, pause any areas that feel tight, take deep breaths into those spaces, gathering up the tension, breathing the tension all the way out. When you're ready, starting to go the opposite direction, really slow with these movements, using your breath the whole time. Good, just gently guiding the head back there. When you're ready, bringing the fingertips out to the floor or the mat. And really, we're going to engage all of the arms and the fingers. So just make sure we're really stretching all the way down into the fingers. We're going to inhale, coming all the way up, hands meet. Exhale all the way down. So a couple of options. You can do really deep, slow breaths, really long, slow movements. In which case it would be inhale, 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 exhale, 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 exhale. So that this breath has to deepen and lengthen to do this. Another option is to do it quite fast. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So do what feels best for you. We're going to use that mantra inside, just chanting Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. So beginning when you're ready, when you get the hang of it, eyes can close. Good, so I want you to imagine that your hands are becoming like wings, and with your wings and your hands, you're creating a sphere, a bubble around your body. And place whatever colour or colours you want to this morning. What quality of colour are you putting in? What light frequencies are you putting in? And just make those colours and this bubble really strong in your mind's eye, if possible. Keep going, nearly there. Lovely, last 3. And gently coming back down, and we're going to bring the hands all the way up to touch. Take a big, deep, full breath. If it's okay to do, draw the Mula Bandha in the root lock and hold the breath for a second or 2. And then slowly bring the hands all the way down to touch the earth. Eyes stay closed. Focus on the third eye and the belly. Envisage that beautiful bubble sphere around you. All of those colours. Just imagine you can absorb all of that colour into your body. Okay, gently having a wriggle, opening the eyes as we go into a little twist. So we're going to bring right hand to left knee, lengthen, stretch, inhale. And twist to look over the left shoulder, exhale, and then just nice deep breaths. Gently coming back to center, realign and go to the other side. Left hand, right knee, lengthen, stretch, inhale. Twist to look over the right shoulder, exhale, and then nice deep breaths. Move gently back to center. Okay, so we should be feeling quite warm now. I'm going to come onto all fours. With those wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips, up to you whether the feet are flat or tucked for a little bit more active stretch. We're going to go into our cat-cow, looking forwards. Inhale, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, arching the spine, looking through the legs. And just keep moving in your practice. You might want to go faster or slower. See if you can close your eyes and really feel that spine getting this massage. Lovely, keep going, we'll do 3 more. And just back to that neutral position with the spine. Coming, getting ready for our balance here. So we're gonna just bring the right leg out and flex the right foot. Hoping to keep the hips in a square here, so the hips are even. And either looking down at the mat or full balance, opposite arm comes out and stretches forwards as well. Breathing here, squeezing the tummy in a little. Keep breathing. Good, and gently lower hand and knee. Go over to the other side now. So left leg reaches out, flexing the foot. Either staying here looking down or opposite arm comes forwards, looking ahead. Lovely, gently release down. Coming straight into a child's pose for a relaxation here. So wide knees, big toes touch at the back, sinking the bottom back, walking the arms forwards, resting the forehead onto the mat or onto stacked fists if that's not available. I'm just going to take a few breaths here. So see how deeply we can let go and just breathe and relax. Good, keep breathing here in your child's pose, remembering and recreating those connections down with the earth. Maybe you want to imagine a connection now from the heart, from the belly, from the head even, down into the earth. And with every breath out, you could just imagine releasing something that maybe we've been holding on to for some time, or some heaviness, or something that's not serving us anymore. Just getting nice and free as we release again at this really good time for releasing as we start to come into a new cycle for summer solstice. As we're releasing, just if you can gently allow your mind's eye to bring focus back to your intention of what we started with. So those wishes and prayers of how we'd like the next 6 months to look like, or further beyond, things that we're calling in, and just bring that vision in again. Make it nice and strong if you can. And for some people, visualizing doesn't come easy. So there's no right or wrong to this. It might be more that you feel things or hear or just sense or know. So however you want to do this. Taking 3 more deep breaths here. Good, and just gently start to walk the hands back and come back here as we just move into that really nice massage for the head. So opening the hands a little bit wider, placing the hairline in between the hands, and just go ahead and rock forwards and back on the head. And any other way that feels good. So it might be side to side, it might be circles, zigzags. Just move that body so that you can feel this massage on the top of the head. And we're getting rid of tension from around the busy brain. Okay, and then we're going to come back onto all fours, getting ready for our first downward facing dog. So tucking the toes under, spread those fingers so the fingertips are all spread, and lift up off the knees and start to walk the dog. So let one heel come back at a time. The head is dangling, even giving the head a little shake in yes and no so that neck comes really long, and then just walking those heels out, feeling the hamstrings start to activate, breathing nice deep breaths as we do this. If you need to come up, come down as you please. You might want to come to a more still point now and take some deep breaths. Good. So from here, we're going to walk the hands slowly all the way back to meet the feet. Bend the knees and just lift the arms, the hands off the floor and start to just dangle in our ragdoll. So closing the eyes, notice where feels tight and tense and maybe heavy, and just see if you could shake or sway or roll or turn or wriggle any of those areas, and just allow the body to drain out, become nice and soft and loose, any which way that feels good. Good. Just keep dangling here a little bit longer. Lovely. And then we're going to bend the knees a bit deeper, just to show you on the side, sinking the bottom back into a bit like a squat. Knees are wide, pushing down through the feet, and we're going to come up as we push down through the feet, drawing the tummy in, making big figures of 8 with the hands and the arms around the body. Do this all the way till you get to the top. And then breathe, hands together, and bring them back down to the heart. Okay. We're going to inhale, one hand reaches up to the sky, the other down. Look up to the top hand. Exhale, back to center. Do the other side. Inhale, reach, stretch. Exhale, back to center. 2 more. And the other one. Lovely, back to center. Making loose fists, starting to tap on the chest. Massaging the lymph system, helping to flush out any toxins here. Especially under the armpits. Good, and then finding the fingertips, gently tapping on the cheekbones here. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, and then we come back to our lymph nodes and we're going to massage with our fingers here. So finding any areas that feel tender or tight or tense or painful even. And if you can, go into that and just massage around, starting to loosen everything up and flush out anything we don't want. Okay, well done. And then massaging down this central bone, coming underneath the chest, inward, meeting in the middle, and then finding the belly button and massage around the belly button. Grab one hand on the opposite shoulder and drag the fingers forwards. Okay, and then 2 hands, one side of the waist, and we're going to move the energy into the other side of the hip. So 1, 2, this 3rd time we're going to move out and down the opposite leg. So we flush everything out. We'll go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, out and down the opposite leg. Okay, and then we're going to get fists again, 2 fists either side of the thigh, and start to massage down the leg, going all the way down right to the ankle. Again, you might find some tenderness here. Just working on these points of the energy lines, the meridians. Okay, good. And then we're going to imagine that the hands can flush out anything that we don't want. So they come to the throat and they flush out. And then 3 times we bring the energy up through the center line, open up like a funnel, And we can say, I am love. We'll do it again. This time we're going to say, I am joy. And third time, I am peace. Lovely. Gently coming down, all the fingers together, thumbs together, thumbs in the third eye and between the eyebrows. Lift the thumbs up. Breathe in, drop the thumbs. Breathe out through the mouth. Continue with this one. Last time. Well done. Fingertips on the forehead, push them in quite deep, and then slowly drag the fingers across the forehead. Let's do that a few times. Push in and pull them apart. And then we're going to do the whole head. So move a bit further back, push in, pull apart, a bit further back, push in, pull apart. Really good for tension in the head and releasing that here. So if anyone gets tension headaches, this is a really good one for that. Giving everything a little shake out. I'm going to walk, touch opposite hand to opposite knee, breathing out the mouth. Going, this is harmonizing the two hemispheres of the brain. Last two, and last one, and just coming back there. Okay. Lovely. We've got a couple more, so we're going to do hook up. So you get the middle fingers of both hands. One comes in the belly button, and the other again at the third eye in between the eyebrows. And we literally go in and imagine hooking up, taking a breath. If you can, hold the breath for a couple of seconds while we're hooking up. And then release. Okay, so this one I'll talk us through. We're going to bring the hands here. We're going to inhale, cross, exhale, open as we fold forwards and deeper a little bit each time. Inhale, cross, exhale, open. Inhale, cross, exhale, open. Inhale, drawing the hands up the center line of the body, closing the eyes, and we're going to shimmer the fingers down the body through the auric field and just place something that feels really nice for your day into your field. So we'll do that together. Hands at the ears, a bit further away. Inhale, cross. Exhale, open. Inhale, cross. Exhale, open. Last time. Inhale. Hands coming up through the center line, closing the eyes, feathering, shimmering those fingers down around your body. Any colors, lights, sparkles you want to put in, make it feel nice. And then imagine a zip at the base of the spine. We're going to zip that all the way to the top lip, and then a zip at the pelvis, zip that up to the bottom lip, lock our zips together, cross the arms over each other, closing down the eyes, taking a deep breath. Grounding yourself in gratitude, centering yourself in your heart, letting the arms go, eyes still closed. Notice how you feel. Just completely realigned and reset your whole energy field. So walking to the front of the mats, getting ready. We're going to do 3 sun salutations. So the hands at the heart, standing up nice and tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards, hinging from the waist. Inhale, halfway, look ahead. Hold the breath, hands to the mat, step back, one foot then the other. Wave into plank, then exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, coming up into cobra or up dog. Tuck in the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths here. Looking in between the hands, step or hop forwards. Roll halfway up, inhale, exhale, head draws to the knees. Inhale to reach and stretch, hands come overhead. Exhale back down to prayer pose, hands at the heart. Do that 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway, look ahead. Hands to the mat, step or hop back. Wave into plank. Knees, chest, chin. Exhaling down. Inhaling up, tucking the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Nice deep breaths. Good, looking in between the hands. Step or hop forward. Roll halfway, inhale, exhale down. Inhale to reach and stretch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do one more time. Inhale, welcoming the sun, welcoming the day. Exhale forwards. Inhale, halfway. Hands to the mat, step or hop back. Waving into plank, knees, chest, chin. Exhale down. Inhale up. Tuck in the toes, exhale back. Nice deep breaths in downward dog. So summer solstice, the longest day where the light is at its fullest. Looking in between the hands, step or hop forward. Roll halfway up. Inhale, exhale down. Reach and stretch all the way, hands together. Inhale, exhale down. We'll just pause for a moment, thumb and first finger together. Drop the arms down by the sides, closing down the eyes. Tune into the crown open, connected to the sun in the sky, golden light flushing, beaming down through you, around you. Those roots firmly grounded into the earth, taking away, releasing whatever you can down to the earth. Lovely, just gently wriggling fingers and toes, coming back. As we come into our tree balance, so lean in the right foot, either on the lower leg or the upper leg, just avoid the knee, hands at the heart. Either staying here or arms, hands can come out like branches, shoulders soft. Find your drishti or focus point, keep breathing and staring at that one point. Lovely, gently coming back, releasing, shaking that out. Switching sides. And wherever you went last time with the foot, going to the same place. Finding that gaze, that focus point, either staying here or arms up. Nice deep breaths. Lovely. So we're like the tree, our branches to the sky, filling up with sunlight. Our trunk nice and firm. Our center rooted deep into the earth. One more breath. Lovely, and gently release, come all the way down to a seated position again, just to adjust the camera here. Lovely, come all the way down. Good, and we're just going to do a nice forward fold, so wide-legged forward fold. So you don't need to do it to your fullest leg opening, just where it feels good. Maybe removing the flesh from the sit bones here. And we're just going to lean left elbow over to the knee or thereabouts. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, over to the side, flexing the toes for a deeper stretch. Couple of breaths here. Good, gently coming up, going to the other side. So leaning right elbow to right knee. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale over to the side. Good, coming up again. And then we're going to fold forwards here. So inhale, both arm reaches up. Exhale, folding forwards again, toes flexed for a deeper stretch, letting the head dangle forward. So we'll round the spine out here. Nice deep breaths. They start to walk the hands back in. Maybe guide with the hands, the knees and the legs back in, giving them a shake out. Okay, moving into the last section. So we're going to come and gently, slowly lie down on our backs. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor, walking the heels close to the bottom. Ready for our bridge pose, arms down by the sides. When you're ready, push down through the feet, lift the bottom off the floor and go to wherever you can. You might be able to peel the whole spine off the floor, in which case roll the shoulders in towards each other to support you on your shoulders. And just nice deep breaths here. Lovely, one more breath. Start to release the shoulders and start to slowly roll the spine back down to meet the floor. When the tailbone gets to the floor, grab the knees and we'll massage that spine again. Lower back sacrum, circles forwards, back, side to side, however feels good. Good, and resting the feet down on the floor. I'm going to do a spinal twist, really good for the back. So we're going to let the knees flop over in one direction, turning the head the opposite way as the knees, and just taking a few deep breaths. This is the last posture, asana, that we've got before our relaxation. So it might be nice just to gently close the eyes, start to invite that relaxation in. Lovely, and then just rolling back into center, going over to the other directions. Doing whatever feels good with the arms. They might come out to the sides, they might bend at the elbows, they might rest on the body. Lovely, and then gently come back, and we're gonna go into our Shavasana, our relaxation. So if you need to do any adjusting, putting any blankets on or grabbing any pillows, go ahead. Gonna have the legs open about the width of the mat. Let the feet flop outwards so the hips can gently open, arms down by the sides, palms facing up to the sky. Head, neck and spine all feel like they're in a straight line. When you feel ready, gently closing the eyes down there. And we'll spend a few minutes in our relaxation, just finding that stillness in the body. So in this space, just go ahead and give yourself full permission to relax. Full permission to surrender, whatever that means to you. As you invite peace into every part of your physical body. Allowing the areas that are touching the floor to become really heavy to the earth. Inviting peace into the mind as the mind just lets go. Allowing the mind to be still for the next few minutes, just reminding yourself there's nothing to do here. And just bringing the awareness into the heart space as you invite peace into the heart. Focus on the breath for a moment. See if you can maybe deepen the breath, slow it down even more. Good. So that radiant golden light from above still beaming down, relaxing the head, filling the whole of the brain and face with this light as it relaxes the whole face, the jaw relaxing, relaxing down the throat and the neck, the shoulders and the arms, through to the fingertips. The whole of the spine, relaxing the whole of the back. The chest, the heart space, feeling soft and open. The whole of the belly soft and relaxed. The hips, the pelvis, relaxing as it's filled with this golden light. And that golden light flowing down the legs, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the shins, the ankles and the feet. Till all 10 toes luminous and lit up with this light. Your whole body now filled with this light. Along with the bubble, the sphere around your body. And as this light has come in and through and cleansed out any heaviness, go ahead and release and drop that down to the earth, which we're still connected to with our roots deep down into the heart of the earth. Good, as we let go, creating more space, more light, and if it feels right to do so, invite the nourishing, nurturing and unconditionally loving energy from the earth to flow back up and fill us up as we breathe it up through the layers of the earth, and breathe it up through the layers of our body, and breathe it deep into the heart. Once more, when you feel the heart, we feel the energies from above and below mixing and melding and creating this new frequency of balance and harmony and peace at our heart, at our center, that can then flow around our whole being. Feeling, imagining, remembering that vision that you created, that intention that we are making at this time of summer solstice, and allow that vision to become stronger and brighter and more real. Really feel it in your body as much as you can. Allow a smile to even come upon your face as you allow this to get stronger. Forward, and with that vision, imagine you could place it in a bubble overhead. This vision for the next 6 months. And this bubble, we're just going to send it off with so much love and gratitude and trust that all of this and more will come in its own perfect divine time. Releasing any worries or thoughts about how, when, where. And just release that bubble now into the universe, trusting it's all coming. Allow that bubble to pop somewhere along the way. And we seal all of this in with a golden thread of light that we spiral down and around the body in a clockwise direction, all the way to below the feet. Taking a deeper breath now. Good, as you wriggle the fingers and the toes, starting to wake the body up. And go ahead, keeping the eyes closed, and roll over onto one side in fetal position. As we get here, another moment to just stay in this relaxed state and to feel grateful and thankful for all the abundance that we already have. When you feel ready, we'll come back with that grateful heart into a seated position. Lovely. When we get here, guiding the hands back together, sitting up nice and tall. And we'll do one final arm, just sending all of this peace out into the world. So let's start with a full breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. So just wishing you all lots of summer solstice blessings. Have a lovely day.